Hi, I'm Barry from Hole in One Success. Hey, do you suffer with joint pain in your shoulders? Do you have tight shoulders and general soreness in your shoulders? Do you find it hard to swing the golf club? Like, do you find it hard to make a full backswing? Do your shoulders bother you after you play golf? You know, the shoulders are an important joint for golf. You know, they need to be highly mobile and able to move freely. And if they don't, you know, you're subject to injury, and it makes golf a struggle, right? It's not as much fun. So if my shoulders are tight, for example, well, I can't make a decent turn going back on the backswing. It's hard to get the club back. It's hard to support the golf club where you go back and you can't keep your lead arm extended. You can't keep your hands away from your body at the top of your backswing. You'll develop compensations on the downswing where you'll pull your arms in because you don't want to hurt your shoulders, right? Or they're stiff and tight and it's hard to swing freely through and get good arm extension through the golf ball. So you end up pulling in. Also too, just for day-to-day living, shoulder pain's no fun, right? You end up with, you know, my back is sore or my neck, you know, and just kind of feel tight all the time up there. Well, that's being caused by that shoulder stiffness and that immobility in that shoulder area. And as I mentioned, it can be caused by injury. It can be caused by poor posture, for example. If you sit for prolonged periods at the desk and you're kind of hunched over like this and you're not aware of your posture, you're tightening up your pecs, you're stretching those upper back and shoulder muscles, which can lead to joint pain, muscle pain, injury. So it's important, you know, posture is important, that too, lifestyle is important, but it's important to do some work mobilizing the shoulders. I know firsthand about that too, because I've got arthritis in my shoulders. And I've been able to overcome that by using this routine that I'm going to show you. And also too, by using this tool here called the Block Buddy, this little guy here. We teach a program called Block Therapy. It's a fantastic, you know, fascia release tool. It, you know, it really gets down into the deep tissue, releases the fascia, promotes blood flow, helps mobilize the joints, lets you move better and feel better, and it's really, really good for just promoting overall mobility and wellness. And if you're interested in the Block Buddy and that, you know, put a comment in the video, or you can reach out to us through our website and we'll be glad to provide some information about this magical little guy here. Now, let's talk about those warm-up drills I was going to show you. I use them regularly, and as I mentioned, you can do them before you play. I do them during the day. They're a nice little, you know, break to keep your shoulders up and going. If you sit a lot during the day, you should be aware of how you're, you know, sitting and your posture, and you want to be able to mobilize your joints, and the shoulders are very important, so you want to be able to keep them loose, just for daily living and for golf. So in terms of the routine, I like to start with these are just very simple exercises. You can do them standing up. You don't have to be lying down. You can do them before you tee off. They're very quick and easy to do. The first one I do is a chest opening. Again, related back to the posture, you know, you get hunched up and you're in bad posture here. Well, just stand erect, you know, comfortable posture, knees bent, feet underneath your hips and your weight back on your heels, and just stand nice and tall and relaxed. And extend your hands and arms up in front of you, and then just spread them out and open up your shoulders, back and through. And really try to feel as you go back that you're pulling your shoulder blades back, right? You're really pulling back from the shoulders. You're not just kind of going like this and swinging the arms. You're pulling the shoulder blades back. You're opening up those chest muscles, the pecs, loosening them up. And like that. Just feels great doing that. And do that, you know, 10, 15 times, 20 times till you can feel something. And it's not about pain. If you're feeling pain as you're moving your joints through their normal range of motion, you want to stop, right? You want to get that checked out. You never should have pain. Just kind of feels good, just comfortable, just like that. Then next, I want to do some arm circles. I start with my arms out in front of me, you know, approximately a 45-degree angle, thumbs up. Start with small circles, and then bigger circles, and then larger circles, and then reverse it the other direction. And start out slow. And then you can pick up the pace once you loosen up the shoulders. That one really feels good. Next, I'm going to do a chest and shoulder stretch. Stand in a staggered stance. One leg out in front of you here. And then raise that arm on the same side, straight up in front of you. I'll just step back a little bit here so you can see a little bit more of that arm. There we go. And I just kind of reach up. Want to feel that stretch all the way up that left side there, the lats. And then move the arm out to about 90 degrees. Let it stretch out. Try to keep your chest forward, your shoulders square, and then swing the arm back. Again, trying to stay fairly square there and just let the arm swing back. And then up again, and then out to the side, and then back, just like that. And then do the opposite side. Up, palms down, out to the side, behind you, up again. So this really kind of stretches out the chest and the shoulders and the back of the shoulder blade area. And up again, and out. Just like that. And again, do 10, 15 times, 20 times. There's really no set amount of reps. Just do it till you kind of feel some movement and you feel good. Then I'm going to do some arm Ys, we call them, for the rotator cuff and in around that shoulder joint area. Again, just stand in good posture. Start with your arms out to your side, at a slight angle in front of you, thumbs up, elbows close to you, just like that. And cross them in, up to a Y, then in, up, and down. Y, in, up, and down. Really feels good. Just like that. And again, you can do those, 5, 10, 15 times, just enough so you can feel it, right? You can kind of feel the motion there. There you go. And then as you warm up, you start low, and then you can work your hands up a little bit higher so you can feel it pull back a little bit more. Again, go to your comfortable range of motion. So I'll start up a little higher now. I've warmed up here, I'm just gonna go here, here, there, in, up, down. So that's a good one. It mobilizes that whole shoulder area and the rotator cuff area. The next one is called saws. These ones are really, really good. And you start with your arms, again, in by your side, close, thumbs up, pull back, just like that. Good posture. I'm really trying to feel like I'm pulling back with my shoulder blades. Here's what it looks like from the side there, like that. Just get those elbows behind you, just kind of pull them back if you can. Again, if you feel pain, you don't want to push that, right? You want to stop. I'll do 10, 15 like that. And then palms down. And then palms up. There we go. And after you do those, you really start to feel that whole back of the shoulder blades and that whole shoulder area starting to loosen up and warm up, and it feels really good. And then I like to finish with some arm circles again. Just to feel it out. You should feel a little bit looser now, a little bit warmer. The opposite direction. And then lastly, before teeing off, or if you just want to stretch over the desk or using a chair, get a little bit upper back, deep stretch in those shoulders there. I'll just lean over the golf club here or that chair or desk that you're using and Again, good posture, you know, start in good posture, knees bent slightly and then down. And then just let your head sink. Keep your knees bent and just let your head sink between your shoulder blades, you know, just kind of let it sink down, and you feel that nice stretch and pull in your shoulders and your upper back. And come up and do that again. You might do that a few times. Well, that really feels good, and feel a lot looser through the shoulders now. You're warmed up and ready to go. So it's, as I said, it's a really good warm up to do before you play. And it's something you can do as part of your regular mobility routine to help keep your shoulders feeling good and keep them mobile and loose. And just give that a try. I think you'll really like it. And if you like this video and you like our channel, hit that subscribe button. You know, we have lots of videos and tips and lessons on the golf swing and mobility and block therapy on helping you feel better and move better and play better golf, right? Because that's what it's all about. We'll see you again. Barry from Hole in One Success.